Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus again. You're probably tired of me making these posts. And if you've subscribed to me, I'm probably popping up on your device all the time. I want to apologize for, overriding you. But at the same time, my intent is not to do that. My hope is that I could speak once and never have to speak again about the same thing spoken before. But it doesn't happen that way. I want to address this post to every citizen in America that feels cheated and abused. Ladies and gentlemen, this message that I'm saying to you right now, I wrote it down and I'm reading it to you, okay? I addressed this letter to everyone upset at what happened to George Floyd, whether you live in this country or anywhere around the world. This is to include all blacks and people of color, including whites, that have been killed by cops and anyone else. If you are part of the Me Too movement, if you are part of the 99%, if your sexuality is challenged, this message is for you as well. I have a message from heaven for you. Here it is. The earth that we know, the universe that we are unsure about, the resources of the earth, like food and water and air and oxygen, these type, is from a power that we can't see. We humans are the result of that same power. And we have been given a role to play in this life. First, listen to me well. We procreate to maintain eternal life. We use resources given freely by heaven to assure humans on earth can live heavenly. Heaven is the provider, and we humans are the resource used by heaven. Let me say that again. Heaven is the provider, and we humans are the resource used by heaven to meet the needs of one another. I know you haven't heard that before. That doesn't make sense according to the thinking that we have. But here again, it says that heaven is the provider, and we humans are the resource used by heaven to meet the needs of one another. Needs such as, I can't take that, Will. I'm going to have to call you back. Heaven, man, I'm telling you, that was a very important call I was supposed to take, but I can't. This is more important. I want to say this. Heaven is the provider. Can't say this too much. And we humans are the resource used by heaven to meet the needs of one another. You and I, we are here given by God to meet the needs of one another. Needs, what kind of needs? Needs such as food, needs such as clothing, needs such as shelter, needs such as education, needs such as health care, needs such as transportation, needs such as infrastructure, and whatever humans might imagine. Now, because all humans benefit from these resources, each individual has been given an objective career, a career objective, to participate in the process of producing enough of any and everything mankind puts his hand to, creating an abundance of goods and services that no one will be denied any goods, be not denied any services created at the hands of man. For indeed all that is made belongs to humankind for their benefit. A heavenly standard of living. This, my friends, is the message for the life you pray for. Isn't it beautiful? Everything belongs to God, even we the people. And we all got the same common needs. And God has given each of us a blessing so that we can do something. Whatever it is that brings us the completeness of our lives, each of us have been given something. We don't have to do everything. We just do that something to contribute to the building of heaven. And by just giving that something, all of it comes back to us. All you gave was a little something, a little love to give your part in servicing we, the people, one another, blacks and whites, all everywhere. Woo! Oh, you giving us a little bit, and everything belongs to you. Whatever you need, whatever you want, whatever you desire. My friends, that's God talking. I told you that. Now, you don't have this. You don't experience this. And the reason that you don't is because your ancestors sold out to evil. And they sold out, and what they sold out to was normalized. What we have going on in this world today is normalized. It gets a little bit better, sometimes get a little worse, sometimes get a little dictator, sometimes get communism, sometimes just goes up and down, and it becomes normalized. They sold out to the government of man, which serves as a statement that man is his own God. Whether it's the USA, whether it's China, whether it's Russia, whether it's Africa, whether it's North Korea, Mexico, Guatemala, Israel, Palestine, everywhere that man rules, there's no truth about God that is practiced. Where man is, men don't take care of one another. They abuse each other, made easy by the use of money. They lie, they cheat, they abuse, they steal, they hate, they are racist, they're bigots, they're criminals, they're violent, they kill, they terrorize. Poverty exists. You have the haves and the have-nots. You got the churches that ignore God, at least the one that they don't know. For the God they do know is money. Today, Trump represents the greatest evil against the people of this country. Now, he's not the most evil man, but he represents them, and they love him. Biden represents a better good. This method is how the nation became trapped by evil, and evil became normalized. You see, you get the worst, and you get something a little bit better. And so you always go between the two. and it becomes normal because you never get the real thing. The teaching of the Bible by men of evil turned the message evil, for they knew not the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are hurting, you're hurting because man will do it to you, and you will accept it. Man is doing it to you, and you are accepting it. You can stop it at any time as a nation if you stand up and say no more and mean it. You can stop it as an individual. And if you're truly serious, they will probably kill you. But to a person that's led by the Spirit of God, I'm leaving that to you. Until next time, Eddie Marcus say goodbye.